You already know Ibrahim AS survived the fire. But did you know that after the miracle, his own people still rejected him? Did you know he was exiled, tested again, and then asked to do something so painful that even retelling it today brings grown men to tears? Most people only know the highlights. Today we are going deeper. We are covering the chapters that rarely get told, the migration, the years of loneliness, Hajar in the desert, and the moment Ibrahim AS made a dua that is still being answered right now in 2026 every single second of every single day. Stay with this video until the very end, because the last part of the story carries a lesson that will shift something inside you. If you are new here, subscribe now, because we cover stories like this every week, and you do not want to miss what is coming next. Now let us get into it. Who Ibrahim AS was after the fire. After walking out of the fire unharmed, you would expect the people to believe. Some did, but the majority, including the King Nimrod, doubled down on their rejection. Nimrod was so threatened by Ibrahim AS that he attempted to argue with him about the power of God. Ibrahim AS said to him, "My Lord gives life and causes death." Nimrod arrogantly replied, "I too can give life and cause death." Ibrahim AS then said, "Allah brings the sun from the east, so bring it from the west." And Nimrod was left speechless. This exchange is recorded in the Quran in Surah Al-Baqarah, and it shows something important. Ibrahim AS was not just a man of miracles. He was a man of sharp reasoning and unshakable calm, even when standing before the most powerful ruler of his time, the migration. After years of calling his people to the truth and seeing nothing but hostility, Ibrahim AS made one of the hardest decisions a human being can make. He left. He migrated away from the land he grew up in, away from his people, away from everything familiar. He said, as recorded in the Quran, "I am going to my Lord. He will guide me." This was not running away. This was trust in its purest form. He left Mesopotamia and traveled to the blessed lands of Sham, what we know today as the region of Palestine and Syria. He was not a young man chasing adventure. He was a prophet carrying the weight of monotheism alone, with almost no followers, walking toward the unknown because Allah told him to move. Hajar and the desert. One of the most overlooked chapters in the life of Ibrahim AS involved his wife Hajar and their infant son Ismail. By the command of Allah, Ibrahim AS brought them to a barren, lifeless valley in Arabia, a place with no water, no people, no vegetation, nothing. He left them there with a small amount of food and water. Hajar asked him, "Has Allah commanded you to do this?" He said yes. And she said, "Then he will not abandon us." That sentence is one of the most powerful statements of faith ever spoken by a human being. Alone in the desert with a crying infant, Hajar ran between the hills of Safa and Marwa 7 times searching for water. And then the miracle of Zamzam happened. Water burst from the earth beneath the feet of baby Ismail. That water is still flowing today. Pilgrims still run between Safa and Marwa today because of what Hajar did in that desert thousands of years ago. The dua that is still being answered. When Ibrahim AS left Hajar and Ismail in that valley, he made a dua before walking away. He said, "Our Lord, I have settled some of my descendants in a valley with no cultivation, near your sacred house. Our Lord, let hearts incline toward them and provide them with fruits so that they may be grateful." That dua is in Surah Ibrahim, Ayah 37. Look at where Mecca is today. Look at the millions of people whose hearts are pulled toward that city every single year. Look at the food, the trade, the life that surrounds it. Ibrahim AS asked Allah for this thousands of years ago, and it is still unfolding. Every pilgrim who feels that pull toward Mecca is living inside the answer to his prayer. The lesson from his life. The life of Ibrahim AS after the fire is a masterclass in what real faith looks like when the cameras are off. It is not just the dramatic moments. It is the quiet obedience. It is leaving your homeland because Allah said go. It is walking away from your wife and child in the desert because Allah said trust me. It is raising a son who would grow up to say, "Do what you are commanded. I will be among the patient." Ibrahim AS did not just pass his tests. He passed them in a way that built something for everyone who came after him. His patience built Zamzam. His obedience built the Kaaba. His dua built Mecca. What are your tests building? Ibrahim AS was not a superhuman figure who found faith easy. He was a man who chose truth when it cost him his family, his home, and his safety. And because he chose it anyway, billions of people are still living inside the blessings of his choices today. Your test right now, whatever it is not meaningless. It is building something. Stay patient. Stay obedient. Stay connected to Allah the way Ibrahim AS did. If this video gave you something today, share it with one person who needs it. May Allah grant us the firmness of Ibrahim AS, and we will see you in the next one.